Hello and welcome to Project Management Elevated, your go-to channel for ascending to new heights in your professional journey. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of project management jargon. These terms might seem daunting at first, but they're essential tools for effective communication within project teams. Understanding this lingo can help you navigate project discussions with ease and confidence. So let's embark on this journey of discovery and demystify some of the most common project management terms for you. Scene script. Project management lingo may seem like a foreign language at first, but it's simpler than you think. Our first term is scope. Picture this. You're planning a party. The scope is your plan. It's what you want to achieve. For a project, scope defines what the project will deliver and what it won't. It sets the boundaries. For instance, if you're developing a new software, the scope might include designing, coding, and testing the software, but not marketing it. Next up is deliverables. Going back to our party analogy, your deliverables might be a decorated venue, food and drink, and a good time for your guests. In project management, a deliverable is a tangible or intangible good or service produced as a result of the project. For a software development project, your deliverables might be the completed software, user manuals, and training materials. Now let's talk about milestones. Think of them as checkpoints on your journey. For your party, milestones might be booking the venue, sending out invitations, and buying the supplies. In project management, milestones are significant events or achievements that help track progress. They're like signposts on the road to completion. If you're building a house, laying the foundation, completing the framing, and finishing the interior could be your milestones. By understanding these terms, you can better communicate and collaborate within your project teams. You'll be able to articulate your project scope, outline the deliverables, and identify the milestones. This not only helps you keep track of what needs to be done, but also communicates your plan effectively to your team. Imagine being part of a meeting where these terms are being thrown around, and you're able to follow along, contribute, and even lead the conversation. That's the power of understanding project management lingo. Let's not forget the confidence it brings. When you can speak the language, you're no longer an outsider, you're part of the team. So whether you're planning a party, developing software, or building a house, remember, understanding the lingo is your first step to mastering project management. By understanding these terms, you can better communicate and collaborate within your project teams. Scene script. Project management jargon isn't just for show. It serves a practical purpose in real-world scenarios. Now, imagine you're in a meeting with your project team, and someone mentions the term scope creep. If you're unfamiliar with this term, you might be left scratching your head, wondering if it's a new horror movie or a gardening problem. But in the realm of project management, scope creep refers to the gradual expansion of the project's objectives beyond its original goals, often leading to delays or budget overruns. By understanding this term, you can contribute meaningfully to the conversation and help strategize ways to prevent it. Let's consider another example. Suppose you're asked to determine the critical path for a project. Without knowing this term, you might feel lost. But armed with the understanding that the critical path refers to the sequence of tasks that must be completed on time for the project to finish on schedule, you're able to map out these tasks and efficiently allocate resources. Here's a third scenario. You're asked about the deliverables for a particular phase of the project. If you think of deliverables as physical goods, you might be off the mark. In project management, deliverables are the tangible or intangible products or results that the project is set to produce. By knowing this, you can provide a well-informed response outlining the specific outcomes expected from that phase of the project. And finally, imagine you're discussing project progress and someone mentions milestones. If you're thinking of stone markers on a highway, you might be left out of the conversation. But in project management, milestones are significant events or achievements within the project timeline that signify progress. Knowing this, you can share meaningful insights about the project's progression and give relevant updates. Using the right terminology not only aids understanding but also demonstrates your competency and professionalism. So, don't shy away from jargon, embrace it, understand it, and use it to power your conversations and elevate your role in project management. As an administrative professional, mastering project management terms can open new doors for you. It's like learning a new language. Once you grasp it, you can communicate more effectively, collaborate seamlessly, and contribute substantially to any project team. Imagine you're part of a meeting where everyone's talking about scope, deliverables, milestones, and stakeholders. It may seem like a whirlwind of complex jargon, but once you understand these terms, you'll realize they're merely different pieces of the same puzzle. Scope refers to the project's boundaries. Deliverables are the tangible results or outcomes. Milestones mark significant progress points, and stakeholders are people who have an interest or stake in the project. Suddenly, the whirlwind settles, and you find yourself in the middle of an engaging conversation. But it's not just about understanding terminology. It's about leveraging this knowledge to become an invaluable asset to your team. When you can articulate your thoughts using project management language, you enhance clarity, showcase professionalism, and foster effective communication. You're no longer just an observer. You're an active participant shaping the project's trajectory. Remember, every journey starts with a single step, and your first step is to familiarize yourself with the language of project management. Don't be deterred by the complexity or the volume of terms. Take one term at a time, understand it, and apply it in your day-to-day conversations. You'll soon notice a shift in how you perceive project meetings and discussions. You'll see opportunities where you once saw challenges. You'll find your voice in conversations where you once remained silent. And most importantly, you'll discover that you have the potential to lead, to innovate, and to make a difference. So, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today. Start now. Equip yourself with the knowledge you need to ascend to new heights in your professional journey. So, take the leap, subscribe, and elevate your project management skills with us. See you in our next video.